Piano Math Resources, and we're going to be looking at solving quadratic equations using the formula. This method works in all cases, but especially when the quadratic equation cannot be factorized. And the formula is x is equals to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Our first example, p squared plus 8p plus 7 is equals to 0. Now first, I like to identify my a, my b, and my c values. So we usually take the coefficient of, in this case it is p squared. So the coefficient of p squared would be 1. And then b, we're going to take the coefficient of our p term, which is a positive 8. And then c is the constant, and we take the sign and the number is a positive 7. Plus 7 is the same thing as writing 7. Here we have our formula. X is equals to negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So x is equals to, b is positive, so we're going to write a negative 8 plus or minus square root b squared, that'll be 8 squared minus, I'm going to put that in bracket, 4 by 1, a is 1, c is 7. All of that over 2 times a, and a is 1. So x is equals to negative 8 plus or minus 8 squared is 64 minus 4 ones are 4, 4 times 7 is 28 over 2. So x is equals to negative 8 plus or minus. Now if we take 28 from 64, we're going to get 36. So that's the square root of 36, all of that over 2. We know that the square root of 36 is 6, so that's negative 8 plus or minus 6 over 2. So we're going to get x is equals to a negative 8 plus 6 over 2. And x is equals to negative 8 minus 6 over 2. So x is equals to, it is negative 8 plus 6. That is going to give us a negative 2 over 2. Negative 8 minus 6. Remember, we add the two numbers, so and keep the sign. So negative 14 over 2. X is going to equals to, we're going to cancel out here. 2 and the 2 is 1. 2 and the negative 2 will give me a negative 1. So negative 1, comma. 2 and the 2 is 1. 2 to negative 14. It's going to give me a negative 7. So my x values are 1, negative 1, sorry, negative 7. Our second example, 3x squared plus 8x minus 1. We're going to give our answer to 3 decimal places. So first, we're going to identify a, b, and c. So it is the coefficient, a is the coefficient of our x term. Keep in mind that it's in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. So you see where we got our a, b, and c. So a will be positive 3. B is a positive 8, coefficient of our x term. And c is our constant, and this time it is a negative 1. Let's write down our equation. X is equals to negative b plus or minus the square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So x is equals to a negative 8 plus or minus square root of 8 squared 8 minus 4 by 3 by a negative 1. all over 2 times 3. So x is equals to -8 plus or minus square root of 8 is 64 minus 4 3s are 12, and 12 by a -1 is going to give me a -12 all over 6. So x is equals to -8 plus or minus the square root of, if we see we have two negatives, so that's going to give us a positive, so it'll be 64 plus 12 all over 6. Let's come over here, draw a line, separate. So x is equals to -8 plus or minus the square root of 64 plus 12, going to give us 76 over 6. So x is equals to -8 plus the square root of 76 over 6. X is equals to -8 minus, so that's what the plus and the minus mean. You're going to get two equations. Square root of 76 over 6. So x is equals to, keep in mind we have to give our answer to 3 decimal places. So -8 plus the square root of 76 is equals to 0.717779. I'm going to leave it as it is there. Divide by 6 on my calculator, and it's going to give me 0.1196. So I have 4 decimal places, but remember I wanted to 3 decimal places. So x is equal, I just want to review decimal places. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. So that is going to give me 0.1. 19 plus 1, 20. Okay, I'm going to come over here now. X is equals to, plug this in the calculator, -8 minus the square root of 76. -16.717779 divided by 6. Going to give me a -2.786. Now I have a 2-9, so that's going to give me a 3. 1 to 3 decimal places, so -2.786. I'm going to draw my line. I use a different color here. So it's not more than 5. If it is more than or equals to 5, you round up, but it's not. So therefore, it is less than 5. So I'm just going to leave it as 7, 8, 6. So that's my final answer. So x is 0.120, or x is -2.786. This is Tatiana from Tatiana Math Resources. We looked at solving quadratic equations using the formula. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.